Breaking news from the NFL into the Fanfare newsfeed.
Oh, we play on Amazon Prime?
Thursday.
Oh, that's going to be lit right there. I ain't even know that for real. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to who we play?
Bengals.
We're looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be fun, you know. And I can't wait to go against Eli Apple, man. I owe you, boy. I owe you. I'm here. The cheetah is here. That's it.
Intel. All right.
Got a bit of breaking news from the NFL and for the Miami Dolphins. It seems that with Jalen Ramsey's injury, the Miami Dolphins needed some extra depth and went out and signed cornerback Eli Apple from the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, if you know anything about Eli Apple and Tyreek Hill, I can tell you the Miami Dolphins practices might get a little spicy. The two of them have a little bit of history, but nonetheless, he's going to be a Miami Dolphin at least for 1 year. So let's check out what has transpired. This tweet is from the NFL Profile, and they announced that Dolphins are signing cornerback Eli Apple to a 1-year deal, and they're crediting Tom Pelissero for the information. Let's see what Tom Pelissero had to say. Tom Pelissero says the Dolphins lose Jalen Ramsey and add Eli Apple, who has 88 career starts, including 10 in the playoffs, and he's only 27 years old, and he started in the Super Bowl, which is a big plus as well. So they're bringing in some depth and some experience. Here's some more news. This is from Joe Schad of the Palm Beach Post down here in South Florida. Eli Apple, 27, was the 10th overall pick in the 2016 NFL Draft. He was taken by the Giants from Ohio State and has also played for the Saints, Panthers, and Bengals, so he's been around. Apple started 31 games over the last 2 seasons as well. He's played in a Super Bowl. This one's from Dov Kleiman. Update, the Dolphins have signed former Bengals cornerback Eli Apple per Tom Pelissero. So it seems that Tom Pelissero got this information first. I haven't seen anything from Adam Schefter as yet. 1-year deal given the Jalen Ramsey injury. And Cameron Wolf, guy who's been covering the Dolphins for quite some time, says Tyreek Hill and Eli Apple have history, so these training camp battles will be fun to watch. Yeah, understatement. Hill sent an I owe you boy message to Apple the week leading into the Bengals game, the one that Tua got hurt last September, then had 10 catches for 160 yards against Cincinnati's defense. Now they're teammates.
Oh, we play on Amazon Prime?
Thursday.
Oh, that's going to be lit right there. I ain't even know that for real. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to who we play?
Bengals.
We're looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be fun, you know. And I can't wait to go against Eli Apple, man. I owe you, boy. I owe you. I'm here. The cheetah is here. That's it.
Intel. All right.
So what does this all mean? Well, first and foremost, you're going to see a lot of spice now in the Dolphins training camp. Tyreek Hill and Eli Apple don't really like each other all that much. I don't know how they're going to mask it and get along as teammates, but I think Tyreek's going to up his game a little bit because he just wants to burn this guy, which may not be a bad thing because Tyreek has been kind of stinking to join out of training camp thus far. Maybe it'll help him elevate his game to get ready for the season. Also, they're going to have to, quote, sharpen iron with iron and hope that Tyreek and Jalen Waddle can bring out the best in Eli Apple to get him ready for the season. So what else could this possibly mean? Well, to me, I think it sends a signal from Vic Fangio that he's not at all happy with the other defensive backs in the room. I don't know about Noah. I don't know about Cater. I'm not sure why, but they had some depth, it seemed, but they felt the need to go out and get Eli Apple. You go out and sign Eli Apple immediately after the Jalen Ramsey injury, and you're pretty much telling everybody that you're not happy with the defensive backs that you have right now. You're not comfortable. You couldn't go into the season with this team. Yeah, I understand grabbing depth, but Eli Apple, you're going to play him. He's not going to be sitting that much. You're bringing in basically a starter. So I don't know if that means that the other guys just aren't ready. If you don't think Cam Smith is up to the job at this point, that he's going to need some more time getting used to everything. But it's obvious at this point when you look in, they feel they needed extra depth, extra strength in the defensive backs, and they brought in Eli Apple. But I'll tell you one thing, training camp won't be boring, so next week when they allow fans to come down, you're going to see a show because I'm pretty sure Tyreek and Eli Apple are going to mix it up. And I mean mix it up big time. Tyreek wasn't happy with this guy, and he burnt him last year. Even when Tua went down, he still got 10 catches for 160 yards against Cincinnati. So we're going to see some excitement in training camp. We're going to see Tyreek hopefully elevate his game and show people that he's ready to play. Whatever the malaise was, maybe Jalen Ramsey was shutting him down. But now, Tyreek, now that you've shed your assault charge, it may be time for you to up your game. Bring Eli Apple along as well. I think the guys will rally behind him, of course. But it's obvious to anybody looking in that Vic Fangio was not satisfied with the rest of the defensive backs on the Miami Dolphins. So they had to bring in Eli Apple. Watch next week as people start getting cut if he ends up bringing more people in. Remember, he did an interview. And in that interview, he said he was not satisfied where the Miami Dolphins were on defense. Did that just mean defensive backs? Does it also mean linebackers? I think we're going to see a flurry of activity over the next couple weeks as the Dolphins get ready for the season opener. Too bad about Jalen Ramsey, but what it does show you is you have to have the depth, because at any point somebody could go down, and if somebody goes down, you better have somebody behind them. You got to have that next man up. And obviously Mike McDaniel and Vic Fangio didn't feel they had that next man for Jalen Ramsey. And what it also says is that maybe Jalen Ramsey won't be back this year. Nobody knows, but if the Dolphins aren't in a serious hunt for a playoff position, I wouldn't bring back Jalen Ramsey. I'd make him rest and let him just go ahead and sit out the season. So we're going to see some things. I don't think this is over. I think they're going to bring in more people. I think they have to bring in more people. Vic Fangio is obviously not satisfied with this defense. I think he's making that expressly known by signing Eli Apple one day after Jalen Ramsey gets surgery. Let me know what you guys think. Fins up.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?